once again, don't leave these big guys uncovered.
Every player for Lubbock Christian is that can just jump out of the gym if he wants to. Double team comes to Burke. Kick out to Johnson for three. Money. All the way down to 5. He'll go to work here behind the back. Drives on Rogers underneath the kick out. Johnson the 3. Wow. He drains it. Very heady, cerebral play. We saw it from one of the freshman guards in the women's game. Johnson wants another 3, and man. Miranda rolls to his left. Johnson on the drive, uses the right hand.
Out of the timeout, now Myles Johnson spinning his way into the lane and gets the bucket. Probably wouldn't have said this early in the season, maybe even through the midway point of the year. Here's Myles Johnson for 3, knock it down. Myles Johnson buries it today. Johnson looks inside for Burke. Burke back out. Johnson 4-3, and you can book it. Nothing but the bottom. Burke out high to Miranda. Trying to get a mismatch, and they get it to Johnson. Johnson a head fake, drives, and he gets the bucket on a feed.
Strickland tries to pass it inside. The ball knocked away and stolen by Carter Brown. Brown up the court.
They do. They keep it alive. Now Carter Brown has to save it from out of bounds. Here's a pull-up jumper from Johnson, and it's good. Here's Johnson. He was open. They close on him quickly. Drives in the lane. Over Stevens and gets the roll.
Mininger unable to complete the free throw. He missed the front end of the one.
Numbers. 4 on 3. Bounce feed. Here's Johnson for 3. That's good.
Six rebounds tonight for Patrick. 4 away from a double-double. Myles Johnson hanging in the lane. It's good.
Target, and here come the Patriots the other way. First time in the game for Carter Brown. There's a 3 from Myles Johnson.
Strong over the last few games. Johnson out high to Harris. Patriots want to play with that frenetic pace. As here's Johnson. He pulls the trigger on a tray and buries it.
Working around the arc. Miranda, top of the key, JT Harris. Harris, a couple of dribbles in the lane. Flips out Myles Johnson, right wing 3. That one's good. Time.
Freshman's face. Had to get that call as a senior at DeSoto, not as a freshman here. On the drive, Myles Johnson, floater from the far side. Count the basket and a chance for one more.
On 8 points and 4 assists from the point guard position. Gets it out to Myles Johnson. Johnson, a good look, and it's nothing. Miranda and Burke. Here's Johnson, drives right of the lane, gets the kiss off the glass and the foul. Out on the left wing. Johnson thought about a long-range 3, instead drives left of the lane, hanging and gets the shot. And he
Start of the year on Saturday against Northwest Missouri State. A couple of dribbles, handoff here to Myles Johnson trying to drive. He'll float it and score it. Second time we've seen.
Bryant sets up the offense and it goes through Xavier Ledet. An inside feed to Johnson, posting his way up, and there's an easy bucket for Myles Johnson.
That number does not look very surprising. Here's Myles Johnson. He's been quiet tonight, just the 5 points. Tries to drive here on Morales, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw.
Will orchestrate the offense. Myles Johnson one-on-one versus Youngblood spinning, and that's a great start to see Myles.
Ultimate game of the 2016-2017 season. Patriots 2 wins, and they have at least a share of the conference title. Myles Johnson will get it started.
Brown is checked in the game. 6'2" freshman from Plano, Texas. He handles the ball right to Ledette. Dumps it in underneath Myles Johnson. Turnaround jumper is good. And down.
Foot in that wingspan, but very athletic, great footwork for a big man in the middle. Here's Myles Johnson, drives, draws contact, goes to the floor, and he'll shoot two. Patriots up by 11 out of the break. Here's Myles Johnson, takes aim at a three, and he knocks it down.
On the big man and see if the Patriots can continue that trend. Wetzel comes out high in a man-to-man look on JT Harris. Now it's Johnson driving, spinning, hanging. High shot is good, and Johnson has